Hello everybody, it's Anna coming to you from my home office. It's so good to see you. People are starting to pop on. It is Saturday night here based in Canberra, Australia, and we have a long weekend. Monica, that's my friend Monica from Germany. She's popped on. Sehr schön, dich zu sehen. And we've got Eva popping on from Perth. Hi, Eva. Nice to see you. We've got Michane. Hi, Michane. I haven't seen you for ages. We should catch up if you're still in Canberra. So, if you've been following my journey, you would have known that I've been in Japan for a couple of weeks. And so we came back when did we come back? Last Wednesday. And then I got an international visitor on the Thursday. So I have been just kind of a little bit all over the shop. And this is what this video is about. It's really about, so what's your manifesting routine? So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Anna and I am a manifesting coach. I created a program called Manifest Intensive, which I launched in January this year. And I've had clients both from Australia and the USA. So you can kind of say I'm an international coach, which is, that has a nice ring to it. So I love talking about manifestation because I love to empower primarily women to really take control of their lives and to live their destiny, to live their dreams, to live what they want to experience in their lives. And it's really not that hard. It's quite simple when you understand the power of manifestation and how it works. And that's what I provide with my coaching clients. I provide them with the tools on how to do that. And I've had so many amazing experiences in my life. I have to really write them down. I have to really sit down and write them down because there's been so many that I almost kind of take it for granted now, because the things that I truly desire, here's the key though, you've got to really truly desire. So the things that I truly desire seem to manifest and show up. And the way that they happen, I'll give you an example. So I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago, we've been living in this house for 10 years, and this is the longest we've lived anywhere. And so probably 2 or 3 years ago, we were saying, maybe we're ready for change, maybe we're ready to experience something different. So we went out, but we didn't realize, or we didn't really know, okay, well, how are we going to do that? So because the prices here in Canberra are quite astronomical in terms of real estate. Hi, Sumati. Good to see you. We've got to book that call. So we were talking about, it'd be great to we're ready for change. We're ready to modernize our home or whatever, just experience something new, because we like to move around and upgrade, that kind of stuff. So there was this new development that they were making out sort of closer to the city, so more central, because my children live on the other side of town and I live on the south side, so they're about a 30 to 40 minute drive away. So I thought it'd be nice to live a bit closer. Anyway, so then my sister had moved into that area, or close to that area, and then I remember just seeing this area being developed, and it's right up on a hill. It's like kind of like prime real estate in that area. And I just know that when I truly desire something, a path opens up and a way is found for me to manifest that. So at the time when we thought we'd go and have a look at the blocks of land, and at the time they were out of our price range because they're quite expensive. But this is what happens when you walk in faith. You walk in faith with the knowing that what you truly desire is available to you. So anyway, so we go into the land sales office, etc. And we look at the blocks, and we look at the different ones we like, and I'm not sure whether we did that, and I probably did it in a couple of days. And then we put a $1,000 holding fee on the property, not realizing, okay, how are we going to do it? How's it going to work? And anyway, so just the way things happened, then we almost, I'm not quite sure if it's doubled, but we almost doubled our income quite quickly, which then enabled us to be able to have that, to buy that block of land. So now we're building a dream house with the dream pool. I haven't started it yet, but we're in the process of getting the plans and everything organized. But it's just the way things happen, you know. And I remember saying to myself a couple of years ago, probably 2 or 3 years ago, I wanted to get back into the workforce, but on a part-time basis, because I wanted to, after working from home for a long time, I was feeling a little bit isolated. So I wanted to go back in a part-time capacity, earning good income. So, and the position that I went for, I've never seen any part-time position, but I put it out there. I put it out there to the universe. That's what I wanted. And then I started seeking. You have to seek. So you ask, and then you seek. You have to then seek. You have to put out your feelers, and you have to take action upon the things that you get inspired to do. You don't just wish for something and close your eyes and it falls in your lap. You wish for something, you put out the energy out there, and then you follow the guidance, you follow the intuition of what it is that any intuition or any signs that you're getting in terms of, okay, so what am I looking for? And then you follow the signs, you put it out there, you put the energy out there. So I started then seeking online, and I saw this position. Yeah, I saw this position and I thought, wow, it's part-time, it's a managerial position, it's what I did before, but I've never seen one part-time. But it is on the other side of town. So I thought, nah, it's too far to drive. And then somebody contacted me and said, hey, I saw this position available, I think you'd be perfect for it, etc. So anyway, I got the position. After 12 months in that position, I think 12 months or nearly 2 years, I wanted more income. So what did I do? I put it out there. I put it out there energetically, and I got a 30% pay rise. Who gets a 30% pay rise in the same position? So, you know, these little things keep happening consistently for me, and it's just, you know, and I love that. And I love teaching people how to do that. I love sharing the tools and the techniques that I use. But so having been away and having gone to Japan for a couple of weeks, so this is what happens. I kind of slip out of routine. I slip out of that energy of deliberate creation, and I sort of start to fall back into the world of the physical, really just participating in life, but not on a creative, energetic way. You're kind of just participating in life, focusing more on the external world than the internal world. Now, I talk to a lot of people because I offer people a free 30-minute manifest mastery call to see what's holding them back and how they can maybe shift their energy to move towards what they're looking for. So, and I ask this question to the ladies that I speak to. I say, so what's your manifesting routine? What do you do on a daily basis that shifts your energy where you can start to now open to the law of attraction? You're always attracting, so don't what's the word for it? You're always attracting things in your life. You're always manifesting things in your life, but you're either manifesting things unconsciously or you're manifesting things consciously. Now, this is the difference. So when I talk to people, I say, okay, so what's your manifesting routine? What are you doing on a daily basis to draw into your life the things that you want to attract? And most people say, well, nothing really, or they might be reading, or they might be doing a little bit of something. So this is what I wanted to share on this call with you because your manifesting routine is going to determine your manifesting results. It's going to determine what you're attracting into your reality. And when you understand the nature of the law of attraction, you understand that it's all about energy. It's about the energetic imprint of what you're projecting outward is just going to come back to you. So manifestation is an echo of your primary thought that comes back to you. So it's an echo. It's what you put out, it comes back. But how do we then turn that into deliberate creation? What can you do to raise your energy? Because it's all about raising your energy, raising your energetic frequency. We all hear that's kind of thrown around a lot these days, energetic frequency, vibration, and all of that stuff. But it's actually true. It's all energy. The higher your energy, the higher your level of awareness and self-awareness and consciousness, the more you are able to attract things into your life without the struggle and without the hustle and all of that kind of stuff. So this is what I do. So it took me a little while to get back into a routine, but as soon as I started getting back into this routine after my holiday, my energy then started to elevate again, and it's such a good feeling, and I love this, and this is what I wanted to share with you. So this is what I do on a daily basis. Now, I went to Tony Robbins' Unleash the Power Within back in 2004, and I walked the hot coals, and he always talks about, and I bought his program. Where is it? I've got it somewhere, called Get the Edge. That was probably one of my first personal development tools or programs that I purchased. So Tony Robbins says, the second you wake up, he says, roll out of bed and into your shoes. Now, the reason for this is about movement. Now, movement or exercise oxygenates the body. It's energy in motion. It makes you feel good. And when you feel good, you're raising your energy, you're raising your vibration. And, I remember a few months back when I started, because I drop off every now and then. Sometimes life gets in the way and I might taper off a bit, but then I get back on board with it, and I start to move, and I get out of bed, I roll out of bed and into my shoes, and I like to try and do that just as the sun is rising. There's something special about running and being out there as the sun's going up. So movement. Now, I want you to ask yourself, you can write these down if you like, where am I moving? What exercise am I doing? How am I moving my body to get maximum energy, to make me feel good, to raise my energy and raise my vibration? Now, it doesn't have to be running. I mean, I like to run. I sort of kind of like run, walk. When I first started, I remember walking up the hill. I just remember going, ugh. Walking up the road thinking, I don't want to be doing this, but I know that this is something that I need to do. I know that I need to do this to make me feel good, to make me feel energized, to oxygenate my body, oxygenate my cells so that they can be at peak performance. Because when you feel good, you contribute more to life, and life contributes more to you. So energy and motion. So what I do is then I run like 2 kilometers, and then what I also then like to do as well when I come back is finish off with some yoga stretches. So it's grounding your energy and your body to the earth in stretching and in movements. I love doing that. So I just do that. I do the running, and then I do some yoga, but not always every day. I like to try and do the running as much as I can, almost every day. And yoga I do most of the time, but that's just that, most of the time to help me stretch. It makes me feel so good. Just try it. And I just watch something that's on the YouTube. I just find like a 10-minute morning routine, and then you just get used to the movements and the stretches, and then just try it. It's beautiful. It makes you feel good. One of my coaching clients that I was working with at the beginning of the year, I gave her one of the routines that I use for my the yoga morning routine, and she said she's never done yoga before, and she said she can't believe how amazing she feels, and she said she'll never have a morning without it, because that's how good it makes you feel. Now, then what do I like to do after that is then I like to do some conscious expansion and awareness. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean meditate. Meditation is vital for you to connect with your pure essence, with who you truly are. When you do that, there's an expansion. There's an expansion of consciousness. There's an expansion of energy, because we're spiritual beings having a physical experience. So you need to expand your consciousness, your conscious awareness, and you can do that through meditation. And then you also expand your energy, your health with the movement. So I love to meditate. I do a lot of Dr. Joe Dispenza's meditations because I've been to his workshop. So that my meditations depend. Sometimes I might do a short one. Sometimes I might do a longer one. Sometimes I'll do what's her name? I can't think of the name now. Gabby Bernstein. I've got a couple of her meditations. Also, I can't think of the other person, but when I think about it, I'll tell you who she is. Hang on. I got a mental blank, but I do meditations that make me feel light sourcing. Yeah, light sourcing is another meditation. It only goes for short, but it's about channeling energy, channeling light into your body, and then letting your cells drink up that energy and that light. This is all part of manifestation. This is all part of like polishing your rough edges to enable you to start to attract the things that you like in your life, because your energetic vibration is rising. It's raising to universal consciousness, and in the universal consciousness, in that vibration, you can draw anything that you want in your life, because you become one with it. So what else do I love to do? So then conscious expansion is also about learning. It's about personal growth. It's about expanding the mind. So I love to listen to something. It's about deliberate creation. It's about understanding who you are and how your thoughts work, and also then learning. If you don't learn, you're dying inside. You know, it's so funny. Sometimes I run into people that I haven't seen for 30 years and they haven't changed one little bit. I know people that are exactly the same as they are now as they were 30, 40 or whatever years ago when I knew them way back then. It means that they haven't grown, they haven't expanded. They're the same person. They're the same person as they were back then. But if you need to expand your awareness, you need to expand in your consciousness, and you do that by learning and by growing. If I haven't done all the courses that I've done and attended all the seminars that I've done, I am not the same person I am today that I was 20 or 30 years ago. Hell no. I wouldn't want to be that person I was 30 years ago. When you learn and you grow, you know, you learn to love life. You learn to become empowered because you understand how your thoughts create things, and thoughts create your reality. Then you step into a place of empowerment instead of a place of disempowerment by allowing the external world to influence you. When you expand and you understand who you truly are, from an energetic, from a spiritual perspective, then your life becomes blissful. You know, it's all about following your joy and following your bliss, and that is all part of it. It's the personal expansion and the personal growth. And I wouldn't be manifesting at the rate that I'm manifesting because I understand how energy works. I understand who I am on a conscious level, and on an unconscious level, and on a spiritual level, and all of those. And they understanding all of those things then helps you to become a bigger version of yourself, the truer version of yourself, unencumbered from thoughts about the past, unencumbered by the external world, unencumbered by living in the world of senses. Instead, you live in a world of energy. You live in a world of consciousness. You live in a world of energy. It's beautiful. So these are the things that I do on a daily basis. Now, at the end of the day, I love to. There's an app called Think Up, and this is what I tell my clients as well to get that app. It is a paid app, but it's really powerful. It's a beautiful app, and then you put your own affirmations in there, and then I work with my clients to customize the exact affirmations that they need for the expansion and the growth and the manifesting of what they personally want. So I help them with that. But I listen to the Think Up app every single night, well, almost every single night. And the energy that you feel when you're listening to that, because there's a beautiful background, there's a selection of different types of music, so whatever makes you feel good. And then you listen to those at night, and you close your eyes. This is the last thing I do before I fall asleep. It's in the dark. I've got headphones on, and I listen to my own voice telling me the things that I want to hear, telling me the things that I desire, telling me about my own worthiness, telling me about, I have or I am, all of those things that I want to attract and draw into my experience. And it's very powerful. And then I fall asleep into this state of bliss. When you fall asleep in this state of blissful consciousness, blissful awareness, like for example, giving yourself these affirmations, or even if you're not listening to affirmations, if you fall asleep, now Neville Goddard talks about this, falling asleep with the desire, with the thought of the desire of the thing that you want to attract into your life as though it's already happened. So you step into the energy of that. So when I listen to affirmations, I don't just listen to affirmations, I step into the energy of the affirmations as though they've already happened, as though they're already true. And when that happens, it's like this energetic frequency just starts to expand. It's like this signal just radiates from your conscious awareness, and I just feel this amazing warm glow in my heart center, and it's a beautiful process. Now, so I've been doing that for quite a while, and these are the tools, these are the things that I use this is my manifesting routine. And then during the day as well, if I step into the awareness and step into the consciousness of those things that I desire as though they've already happened. I'll share another story with you as well. Now this was, how many years ago? Maybe 7 years ago, something like that. There was this job that I wanted. I was working at the customer service desk in a shopping centre, and I wanted to kind of weave my way into the management office. I wanted to be kind of like, I used to watch management walking around with their walkie-talkies and all looking sort of prim and proper, I guess. And I was at the reception at the customer service desk, and I wanted to become a manager of something in an area in the office. I felt like I wanted to be with the in crowd, so to speak. And then so the opportunity came up. There was a position that came up in the centre management office, and then I had applied for the position, but I hadn't heard anything. A couple of weeks had passed, I think a few weeks had passed, and then I'd heard about these colleagues that I was working with that were less qualified than I was, and they were getting an interview. So I remember thinking, that's odd. Why are they getting an interview and I'm not getting an interview? So I remember I was working at the reception desk in the centre management office, and I was watching people go in and out being interviewed. And I was looking at the people that were going in, and I was feeling more qualified than them. I was feeling like this was meant to be my role. And even though I didn't get called for an interview. So when the interviews were finished, I thought, this is my opportunity. And this is how the law of attraction works. When you see the opportunity, you must go for the opportunity. So the interviewers were in this little side desk, little side office, and I walked in. I just walked in. I said, hi, my name is Anna, and I applied for the position, but I hadn't heard back from you. And then they said, oh, what's your name, etc. They said, we didn't receive your application. So I said, but I applied. So they gave me an impromptu interview, and I got the job. So, all these little things, these things keep happening all the time, and I love that because I'm in the energetic vibration, the energetic match for the things that I desire, for the things that I want in my life. And there's always a way that shows up. There's always a way that is available. So when you are an energetic match, when you step into this, when you take care of yourself, for example, like I was saying earlier, when you move, when you exercise, when you turn energy into motion, when you oxygenate your body in your cells, you raise your vibration, you raise your energy. When you're still in meditation, when you create stillness in your life, you close your eyes, you shut off the external senses of reality, you raise your vibration. You connect to universal energy, you connect to source energy. That raises your energy and your vibration, as I was saying, to help you to manifest easier. Conscious expansion, you've always got to learn, grow, expand your awareness. Learn who you truly are. And this is what I help with my coaching clients as well. I teach them who they truly are. That's actually module 8 there. It's an 8-week program. But I help people remember who they are. We step into awe, we step into joy, we step into bliss. So read, learn, grow wherever you can. Know how you're feeling. You've got to know how you're feeling. Everybody gets crappy days. I get shitty crappy days. But then You have to find your way out of that. You have to break out of those. You have to break out of the crappy days. Life happens, shit happens, but on an energetic level, everything is happening for you, not to you. So when you live in that vibration, when you live in that reality, that expectation that life is happening for you and not to you, then you enable more amazing things to come into your life. So, and affirmations, it's also about creating, it's also about guiding your thoughts. Guiding your thoughts is really important because thoughts become things. So I hope that's been beneficial to you. I know I was just thinking it was going to be a short one, but it ended up being a long one. But heaps of information there. I just wanted to share with you what my manifesting routine is. So, which one of these things are you doing? Which one of these things have you implemented in your reality? Which one of these things are you using to help you manifest the life that you desire? Because remember, manifestation is an echo of your primary thought. It comes back to you. So I'm doing my free 30-minute manifesting mastery calls. If you want to jump on a call with me so that I can help you identify what's holding you back, I think I need some water. This has gone on a lot longer. Hang on. Sorry about that. So if you'd like to jump on a 30-minute manifesting mastery call, comment me below and I'll send you my Calendly link, and let's have a conversation. Let's have a chat about what's holding you back from the life that you desire. Also, come and join me in my Journey to Manifesting group. I'm getting ready to do an awesome free manifesting training in there as well shortly. I'll give you more information about that as we get closer to it. So come and join us in the Journey to Manifesting group. I'll put the link below. If you want to jump on a call with me, then just write interested. Hi Claire, beautiful Claire. Hi Renee. If you want to jump on a call with me, write interested and I'll be in touch with you. Hey, beautiful. That's one of my clients. She's from the New York area. So I hope that's right, New York area, Claire. I don't want to say the name of the city. I know the name of the city, but I won't say that. So everybody, I hope you're all having an amazing, it's a Saturday night here for me, Saturday night where you guys are, wherever you are in the world. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Let me know if you're watching this live, New York area. Yeah, good, Claire. So let me know if you're watching this live. Let me know if you're watching it on a replay. Comment interested below if you want to jump on a free manifesting mastery call, and I will put the link down below for the Journey to Manifesting official Facebook group. I will be doing a training in there coming shortly. More details on that as we move closer to that. Otherwise, happy manifesting, everybody. So I will talk to you all again soon. Oh, thank you, Claire. Claire was one of my clients. She's a gorgeous girl, and she's just creating so many amazing shifts. I love watching what you're doing, Claire. So I will talk to you all again soon. Bye.